7 decades, Layla Jibrin hid her secret. Only now has this Muslim mother of 7 and grandmother of 29 revealed to her family the full truth about her past.
I didn't want my children to be afraid for me and be part of my grief. We're here all the time in a war between Jew and Arab, so why tell them about another war?
That other war was in 1942. Layla's parents were among the millions of Jews rounded up across Europe and sent to Auschwitz death camp by the Nazis. Layla's mother was 8 months pregnant with her at the time.
I was born in Auschwitz. I was a Jew. I spent 3 years in Auschwitz and I survived only because a Christian doctor in the camp hid me and my 2 brothers under the floor in his house. My mother and father worked for him, and at night they would crawl in with us and give us dry bread soaked in hot water with salt.
Layla still feels fear when she hears loud knocking at the door.
I think they're coming to kill me. I remember the bones, the bodies, legs, hands, the people, this barbed wire fence. I remember terrible beatings in the camp. I cry a lot. When I cry, my heart is calm.
After she was freed from the camp, Layla emigrated to Israel. When she was 16, she met her husband, a local Arab man.
I was working in her neighbor's house and she brought me something to drink. We liked each other and decided to get married. It did not matter to me that she was Jewish.
But it mattered to Layla's family. Her father didn't speak to her for a year, and most of her Israeli Jewish cousins have disowned her. The young couple moved here to al-Fahim, an Arab village in northern Israel. Layla converted to Islam, she says, so that her children would not have to serve in the Israeli army. Until now, they knew their mother had been Jewish, but they didn't know she'd been a Holocaust survivor.
I did not betray the Jewish people. I don't hate Jews, definitely not. I really only converted for my children. I feel completely accepted here. If I hear someone say they hate Jews, I answer them and say, you receive rights from this country. Why hate the people who give them to you?
Now, after 70 years, her secret has finally come out. Layla went to collect her pension money, and the clerk made the connection.
We were shocked. We didn't know what to say. It was so difficult to hear. We opened our mouths and nothing came out. Thank God she survived.
Layla's Jewish name is Leah Beshavsky, but she hasn't been Leah since all those years ago when she arrived in Israel as a refugee just months before the State of Israel was declared in May 1948. A date Israelis celebrate, but one that Palestinians mourn as their Nakba, or catastrophe, the displacement of hundreds of thousands of their ancestors.
I'm not happy or sad on this day. I understand how Israelis feel, and I understand how Arabs feel, and I feel both. A lot of people have died for nothing. The Jewish mother and the Muslim mother feel the same pain.
And it's that pain that Palestinians around the world remember today. Paula Sleer, RT, al-Fahim, Israel.